Hi guys, welcome back to Outrageously Related
where we laugh, cry,
and overshare together. As you'll probably already know, we've missed a week.
I was in Dubai.
Yeah, Liv was in Dubai, she was living her best life, and unfortunately, this adult life that we're in, schedules just did not align.
Well, they did, and we sat and recorded it, but we did it on Zoom, and then we couldn't upload it.
The video just disappeared, so
Yeah.
we've got a fresh new episode right now coming to you live.
Live and direct.
I'm also loving the setup. You'll see it's a little bit different. We are at Olivia's house this time. It's not the childhood bedroom.
No, it's at my proper adult house.
It's lovely here, though.
It's lovely.
It's lovely. So what we're going to do first is a little weekly catch-up. I think your weekly catch-up's probably going to be better than mine, seeing as the fact I've just been at home working and you've been on holiday.
I've been to Dubai, fell in love with the place. Is it a bit soulless? Yes. Is there any culture? Not really, but the service, impeccable.
Really?
Outstanding. Lost my sunglasses. Left them in a taxi. I thought, oh, well, they've gone. Like, they weren't cheap. I got them from Selfridges. I thought, oh, they've gone. I'll never get them back. Went to the hotel and I said, oh, I'm just wondering if you can do anything. I've lost my sunglasses. I left them in a taxi. They said, yes, we'll check the CCTV, get the taxi number, and he'll bring them back. I thought, nah. Anyway, he did. Literally within the hour.
Wow.
You would never get that here, would you?
No, because the next person that got in the taxi's having them and they're on Vinted tomorrow morning. Aren't they?
Have you ever sold out on Vinted?
Yeah, I have.
How rude are people on
No,
it?
you put some on from Pretty Little Thing for £3.
Would you take 75p? No.
Put it some on for £3. Would you do 2.98? Right, I'm sorry.
With that add up.
If you add up for the 2p, don't bother asking for anything
I
else.
once put something on and somebody said, would you save it till I get paid? I don't know you. No. And I once put something else on and I put a pair of Doc Martens on for like 40 quid. I'd worn them twice. Somebody sent me a message, would you take £15? I said, I just put back, no. Okay, rude. No need to be like that. Like what?
You're allowed to say no when you've gone underpriced by 25
Do you know,
quid.
I think some people are really sensitive.
Oh, 100%. Actually, what I wanted to ask you, how was the food in Dubai?
Really good. We went to Asia.
Stunning. One of my faves, that.
We went to Aura Sky Pool, thanks to you. The food there was gorgeous. I didn't have one bad meal.
Yeah, I know it.
Really good.
And it's fresh, isn't it? The food's just fresh. I feel like you feel better out there.
I mean, I did make it crack. I did eat quite a lot. So I'm back on the diet train.
Yeah.
I've started with a new online coach.
How's it going?
Really good. She's really good. Enjoying it.
One thing that I've been doing this week, I said this week for the last 2-3 weeks, but we'll do the weekly catch up. I've been really in my research with nutrition, and I've been researching like what things you swap out. Because you know what the worst thing is, and you don't realise? Sugar.
And sweeteners.
Yeah, so like I look for emulsifiers, sugars, sweeteners. They put loads of rapeseed oil in everything, and it's really bad for you.
It doesn't inflame you.
So yeah, I've been on a really clean, healthy eating thing, and I do feel better for it, to be fair. Although you'll probably be able to tell, I have got cold. So if you hear sniffles and I sound a little bit like I've got some tissue stuck up my nose.
And also, this no sugar diet you've been on. What have you just had?
I have just had one of the... What are they called? Goo?
One of them goo
I
pots.
don't know if they are called goo.
They are.
Are they?
G-U.
Yeah, but hasn't it got a little thing on top?
Goo. And you were going to order
You know, I were going to order
a Dubai.
a Dubai chocolate pot with strawberries.
Why don't we keep talking about Dubai? We love Dubai.
Yeah, we love Dubai. I know, but it's because I feel like I have like to have one cheat day a month, and this is it.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's fine.
Oh, well, we've both had quite different weeks, but good weeks.
One thing I want to mention just quickly,
What?
and it's a real pet peeve of mine, and it's happened since I've lived on my own. It's happened every single week, and I want to address it.
What?
So I live, I'd say, a 3-minute drive from Aldi.
Mm.
I do my Aldi food shop every single week, and everyone who goes into an Aldi, you'll know they're probably all set out very similar.
Mm-hmm.
You go in, fruit and veg straight away. Yeah?
I know what you're going to
Yeah.
say.
One thing I cannot stand is when people look at the fruit, they examine the fruit like they're doing some sort of brain
And
surgery.
they're mulling it all.
Yeah. This, upside down.
Squeezing it and...
I want to say, and you're standing there and I've got a trolley so I can't squeeze in. And if I'm looking at anything, I put my trolley away. I don't take it with me.
Oh, do you know what's worst in Aldi? When people have a trolley and they block all the fridges with trolley.
Yeah.
I want to say, move it. I'm trying to get in.
I keep it away and then I walk in myself because you can't rummage.
No.
But the fruit thing, honestly, other day I nearly snapped at someone. She was stood there 5 minutes. I only went in for fruit. And I were in there longest I've ever been in. Because I couldn't get round her. Trolley, her examining blueberries. I want to say, move!
Went to Lidl other month and there's these pastries and they're like a maple pecan plat. Nice.
The bakery at Lidl. Oh.
Anyway, there's this bloke and he's at the maple pecan plats and there's 4 left. And I said, can I have one of them, please? No, sorry, I'm having them all.
Never.
And he did.
I had to pick one up with my finger. Do you know what? Recently, I've got really confrontational.
Recently?
I have. I had an argument earlier with that woman on the
Yeah,
street.
you did. And we'll talk about that.
Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, I have a German Shepherd, sharing with my mum and dad.
He's here. I wonder if we could...
He is here. I don't think he'll get up because he's lazy. We've just been to the pub with him, so he's tired. And he's a good boy. Anyone will vouch he's a very good boy. And I took him out earlier. He didn't have a lead on because there's never any dogs around here, so he didn't need one. And I'm walking him, and obviously I'm talking to him while we're walking, so I just said, oh, this way, mister. And this ratty little woman throws herself practically out at window and goes, he's not on garden, is he? And I went, no. And she went, are you sure? And I went, well, lean out a fucking window then and have a look.
It is too much.
It is too much. And then as I said it, I thought, she lives 3 houses down.
And this is my estate.
But then she knew she were in wrong because after that she went, lovely dog, is he a German Shepherd? So I just looked at her in disgust and ignored her. And then when I turned round, she'd shut window. I thought,
Probably shook up.
thought you will. I know, I need to stop, really. I've started to get very confrontational
That's
with it.
one thing about you. You've got a very strong sense of justice.
Yeah. Well, like earlier at pub with that mum.
I have realised, though, when you've got a big dog, like a German Shepherd, people do think that it's going to be vicious.
Yeah, they judge him. Well, we have a friendly collar for him when we take him out because people are terrified.
And he's a good boy. He's
They
such
want
a good
her to fly. Yeah, it's... Sorry, nobody wanted to hear me. Ugh, did they? Right, what we'll do now then is favourite time of the week. Question of the week this week was toxic things that you find attractive. So maybe before we go into them, shall we do a couple of hours?
Yeah. I like, in a past life, not anymore, a bit of a criminal.
A tag?
No, but like,
Oh, yeah, he's got a curfew.
no, but maybe like, I don't know, a bit of a
A done prison time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done prison time. Not for anything too drastic. Little assault or something.
Yeah.
Just a nice little assault, maybe at pub or a football
Not a
game.
nice little assault.
Yeah, but there's assault like at a football game or where they've been classed as assault but they've just had a fight.
Yeah, where they've got a bit of a checkered past, I think. Come here.
For me, it's any form of control.
Yeah, you're a bit much with it.
Yeah. I like someone to order for me, tell me what to wear.
It's giving, like, kink.
I think it's from the books that I read though.
Yeah.
Which I think is for, I think I might start doing a little book segment further down the line.
Let's just pause because it's dark. We need to turn the light on. I'll cut that.
We've just turned light on.
Yeah, because we're new at this.
Yeah, it were getting dark to be fair. When we did start setting up, the sun were on us. It were giving golden hour, but
I mean, it is 9:45.
yeah, sun's getting real low.
But yeah, I do love a bit of a, not mega controlling, obviously, but just somebody that's.
Do you know what it is? Just a bit of a man. A bit of
Yeah.
a bit of a dominant man where you can be more feminine, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, let
I
me
agree.
get some of the ones up that people sent in. Very similar to what we just said, to be fair. If he has a temper. Shout at me.
You slammed that door.
You raise your voice. One thing that G did earlier, and I thought I saw a little twinge in your eye when we were out. He battered a wasp away.
Yeah, he did. He weren't scared.
That's not a toxic trait, though. That's just
No.
attractive. Some of these are psychotic. Married men.
No comment.
Yeah, we'll swiftly move on. Someone's put love bombing. It's the worst, but I just love the attention. Very us.
I feel with love bombing, I am so delusional and think I am so fantastic that, of course, you've fallen in love with me after 3 days. Of course, after 3 days, I am the best woman you've ever met.
Of course, we're moving in together next week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nothing new.
Yeah, I get it every time. Every time. But yeah, the love bombing's become a more popular thing, hasn't it, really? Where
Yeah, for me, it when love bombing, gaslighting, these weren't things 5-10 years ago, were they?
No, but a lot of the girls at work will have the whole love bombing thing, and then you'll see them a week later and they block me. In fact, a girl at work the other day told me this story, a bit of a sidetrack. She went on a date with this guy, and they'd met, gone for a walk and stuff, and then they were in the car after, and apparently we were trying it on with her in the car, and she just said, like, listen, I'm not really that kind of girl. Like, weren't saying, no, I don't want to have sex with you, but
Not in your car.
I want to have sex with you, but maybe let's do it in a bed or something.
Yeah, fair.
And he was like, yeah, that's fine. He dropped her off at home, and he was like, I'll text you when I get home, and then I'll ring you to, like, arrange something. She said, all right. Waited like an hour or so and thought, oh, he'll be home now. Went to check her phone to message him. He'd blocked her.
Oh, that's horrendous.
And I'd be like, well, what have I done? Oh, obviously because he's
'Cause
got
she
some sort of ego.
She wouldn't sleep with him. Another thing, though, just while we're on that, bit of a public service announcement. He's not a narcissist. He just don't like you.
Facts.
I am sick to the back teeth of every woman that you see on TikTok. My ex was a narcissist. Narcissistic abuse. He's just finished with you. He's not a narcissist.
Yeah, I feel like the word narcissist is being thrown around so much. People don't know what it means, but they just say, yeah, we were a narcissist. You're sat looking at two girls, right, who've been with the most narcissistic men in the country.
I've been that soldier.
Yeah.
I've got the t-shirt.
And do you know what they say? God picks the strongest soldier. Sends them the hardest battle. And he does.
It's a cousin thing.
Do you know one thing we should talk about?
What?
How, when we were like from the ages of 11 to probably 15, when you're quite immature and let's not sugarcoat it, you lie.
Yeah,
we'd go anywhere and go, yeah, we're sisters.
Yeah, we
But
would.
do you know now we're 26 and
And we
27, we still do it.
Do we?
We're sisters.
Oh, are you two friends? No, we're sisters. But I feel like we are.
Yeah, we are. We are sisters.
It's fine.
Do you know when I used to go on holiday when I was younger? This is very
This is
off.
going to be horrendous.
This is very off tangent. I'm sorry. Me and my best friend used to go on holiday together with both his mums and dads. And each holiday we went on, we'd we'd make up a language. Oh, why do I always don myself in? I've started now. We once were on holiday. We made up a language and said I was Swedish, and she was my translator. And people had come, like young lads had come up to us at pool and that, and I'd just say like random words, pretending they
Do
was.
an example of what the
I knew
language
she-
sounded like.
Nah, I can't.
Go on.
No, it could be classed as.
How?
I know in fact, I'm not. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it. No, I'm not. I'm not doing it because last episode I said about the sunbed cream and it's been mentioned to me more than 10
Really?
times. People have asked me to clarify what we meant.
I've got a story.
Go on.
When I was younger, I used to go on holiday, me, my mum and my nana. And I was like 6. And you know, jets on the swimming pool. You know what I mean, don't you? I used to like...
I've had my time with that.
I used to like position myself, if you know what I mean. I was a child. I didn't know that it weren't appropriate. And I'll never forget, my mum saw me doing it and went, get down. And then I kept doing it and she used to bound over to me and go, get away from them jets.
That is worse than anything I've said on here. And I promise you now that's not getting cut out. That is not getting cut out. Everyone will have done that. Every woman watching's done that.
Have you done it? That shower head.
No, I've never done it with shower. I don't think it's
No,
powerful
I
enough.
Stop it, because people from my work watch this.
Oh my God, bursting for the toilet now. That's so funny. My eyes are watering.
Oh. Something else that I want to just touch on that is apparently a thing. Apparently all men
Oh, fucking hell, what?
have at some point tried to
I'm terrified.
suck their own dick.
Oh, brilliant!
I don't know how true that is.
Oh, well, these trousers are ruined now.
I didn't see that you'd spat tea out.
Have they tried? Could you, though? No, I reckon you can't.
There was a
'Cause I don't
porn
think your
star
neck
that
could
can
crack.
do it because he had a couple of ribs removed so that he could
Fucking
do
hell.
it. I'm not joking.
Listen, thing is, if you've not got it on tap, do it yourself. That's quite smart from him. I mean, Ribs Mood is a bit dramatic.
Yeah, I think we get off this topic. Even though I started it, I think we get off this topic now because...
Yeah, now I've ruined my trousers and spat tea everywhere. This is a common occurrence. She says stuff like that when I'm drinking.
Oh, did you watch 24 Hours in Police Custody the other day?
No, I didn't.
Horrendous.
What happened?
Basically, this man used to go into nightclubs and got a reputation for himself as a really lovely man. You'll probably remember it. You remember when you used to go in Shea Bar and stuff when you were younger?
Yeah, and they'd be like that guy that were in there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
On his own.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, it's so-and-so.
Yeah.
So we used to do that. Get girls absolutely twatted. Take them back to his house as friends and groom them over a period of weeks and months and sometimes years. They'd go back to his house, he'd get them that twatted that they didn't know what they were doing, shag them, and record it without them knowing. They found thousands of videos
Really?
of girls that didn't even know they'd slept with him.
God, this is taking a somber turn, hasn't it?
Yeah. Sorry if spoiler alert there.
Yeah.
Because I've just...
You know what? Don't bother watching it.
No.
Watch this.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is, since I've lived alone, I've not really watched much TV. Because I think an issue I have is my comfort is watching the same thing that I've seen before.
Friends, Modern Family.
Yeah. Or like a film I've seen before. It takes a lot for me to sit and watch something new. I find it very overwhelming.
Yeah. I find if I've got to sit and watch a new programme on telly, or if somebody says to me, oh, have you seen this film? I think that's a lot of commitment, because what if I don't like it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I always go, oh, no, I've not seen it, but I'll watch it. I'm not. I'll never watch it. If I tell you I'm going to watch something, I'm not going to watch it.
Well, here's me just about to give you a recommendation.
You've already told me, and I'll not watch it.
All right, well, I'll tell everyone else if you've not. Amazon Prime, We Are Liars. When I tell you, I were on earlies at work, so I need to be going to bed at 8 p.m. It used to actually make me angry that I'd only been able to watch 3 episodes and I had to go to bed.
And that's probably, 3 hours? 3
yeah,
episodes?
I'd rush home next day. And then I finally had days off and I managed to finish the last 2 episodes. And I'd seen a couple of things on TikTok about the last episode saying it was sad. It should have come with a trigger warning.
Really?
When I tell you the biggest twist I have ever
I love a twist though.
You know when you're just not even expecting it, and then a first twist happened, I thought, this is the sad bit. And then they thought, we've got you now. Let's just obliterate your soul.
You thought that were bad?
Yeah, you thought that were bad. Here we go. I sat in silence on the floor as the credits were rolling, sobbing for 25 minutes.
That is very me and you with Twilight, which I do still watch occasionally.
When it starts to be autumnal outside, I will start the... Do you know what I love? Me, when I've gone through any form of breakup. When she sat on that chair cross legs and it just spinning around, there's a possibility. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you are. Say it.
But you know when you watch it now, don't you cringe? When she goes, one of my favourite things is she goes, you named my daughter after the Loch Ness Monster? She's a baby! Speaking of Twilight, do you know Meadowall?
I do, yeah.
In Meadowall, there's a thing called the lanes where they used to do... I don't know, is it still there? I don't mean to Meadowall in years.
Yeah, it is.
And
it's where all emos used to go, innit?
Yeah, they have little gimmicky shops.
Music shops.
Yeah. You can buy a guitar for $6,000 because someone's got that line about. And there used to be a shop that did T-shirts.
Printed. I know the one.
£30 pocket money I had that week. I got the bus, me card.
265 from my little
Oh,
comment.
265. Stuff used to happen on 265. straight to Meadowall, straight to Lane's. It were burning a hole in my pocket, that money. Straight to Lane's, and I said, I want a t-shirt made, please. I do. I went for a royal blue t-shirt, royal blue, with a luminous neon pink writing.
And what did it say?
I'm going to lean in. It said, bearing in mind, I'd concocted this in my head. It weren't random. Team Edward until Jacob takes his top off.
You know when you came home with, did your mum not say, what you bought that for?
She said, you're not wearing that out of house, you can wear it for bed. So I wore it as a pyjama top for years. I do get a bit obsessive like that. Can you remember what I used to be like with Vampire Diaries?
Yeah, it was pathetic. She had a pillow that she had till she were 18, a pillowcase that she had on a pillow on her bed every day, and it said, I sleep with Ian Somerhalder every night, and a picture of him.
And then Elena on the Vampire Diaries had a necklace, and I had that bought for me for Christmas. I didn't open no else after. I opened that and I was like, who's this from?
I did used to though sometimes when I were in my Twilight era. Used to really, 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 really want to be Bella. So sometimes, like, just to be a bit edgy, I'd just go into school and not speak, like, and everybody would be like, "Oh my God, is Olivia all right?" And I'd be like,
I've got something to say that I used to do, but I don't know whether I should say it.
"I've told the Jets thing, like it can't."
So, have you seen Vampire Diaries? She'll not have. I don't know why I've asked.
I think
It's
I've
8
seen
seasons.
first season, and then I thought,
Well, first season it happens early on. When Damon's around or is coming, there used to be a crow flying and then fog. So sometimes if I were walking home from school and I saw a crow, I'd go, Damon? And I did.
you could not fucking torture that information out of me.
Oh, whatever. I've got no one to impress.
Well, to be fair, I got my first laptop when I was like 10, and I used to speak to somebody on it, like on MSN, all the time, and their email address were like zacefron123@hotmail.com. I were definitely getting groomed, like.
Do you know, in fact, one thing
that weren't Zac Efron.
You know one thing that's just popped back up into my memory?
What?
Omegle.
Oh my God. Me and my friends used to sit on that, and like literal old men had like.
Anytime you were on a sleepover and a cock would pop up. I was 15. No, I weren't. I was young. I don't know why I lied.
I were really
12.
young.
I was 12. I don't know why I said I was 15. I was 12.
Oh, what did you do with your friends? Oh, I got groomed.
Yeah. Just looked at cock on internet. Just searched
Chat
two girls.
roulette.
Oh my God, chat roulette.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's terrifying. I
When
don't think
I
that's
have
a thing
When
now.
I have a child, it'll not be allowed a smartphone.
No.
No way. Because I used to like. Oh my God! I've just thought of something else.
God.
Joseph Kony.
What's that?
Did you not see that thing?
No.
Oh my God! It were like this thing that went viral in like year 9, and it were about this man who were a dictator called Joseph Kony, and he used to like kill children in Kenya. It was like a real thing. I watched it and I was so disturbed that I said to my mum and my stepdad, like, I need to show you this when I get home from school. And I made them sit at the family desktop in like the computer room and watch this video.
Why? What was the video though?
Just like this weird Coney 2010, I think it were called.
Weird stuff used to go around though. Can you remember that video where it was like a car going through trees and then when it
that thing would jump out?
So scary that. Why was stuff like that knocking about? Why can we not just have peace?
I was 8 years old and I used to just watch telly, and like I feel like my mum won't please me because it watched telly. I watched Saddam Hussein being hung at 8.
Sorry.
It were on telly, it were on like BBC News or something, and I were just flicking through channels. My mum were upstairs and I watched him literally being hung, and I thought, Oh, brilliant. Maybe I probably shouldn't have watched that. It were on telly.
Was it?
Yeah.
God, you couldn't. You are old though. 20 years ago, that. 20 years ago.
All right. I don't need to be reminded that I'm getting old.
One thing is that I used to do was I'd fall to sleep on the sofa, or you'd fall asleep at a sleepover, and then you'd wake up and it were either babe station or telly shopping, and you'd be like, it's 2 a.m.
Sex extra.
Go on, one more time.
Or did you ever have it where you'd be on your Nintendo and then you'd hear your mum walking, so you'd put it under your pillow?
I used to get a crack.
Did
I tell you what I used to do. And now I think about it, my mum were probably being a touch dramatic. But I had this thing for a good couple of years where I couldn't really fall to sleep if I weren't listening to music. So I'd put my earphones in to go to sleep and I'd just play Vampire Diaries soundtrack, sure. But obviously back in the day, with wire earphones plugged into my phone, she'd come into my room and check, and if I'd got them wire earphones, and when I tell you, she used to rip them out my ears.
Yeah, but you could have choked.
Yeah, but could you?
Well,
They're so flimsy, they just fall out your ears, them. But then again, I think I'm not a mum, and I think when I am, I'll not be letting them do that. Well, there'll be AirPods, so.
I remember once, I had a bunk bed at my old house, and we'd got a big industrial sized, like this big, Johnson's baby powder. Yeah, you know, like baby powder.
I know, I'm just terrified where you're going to go with this.
ADHD in it, I once thought, I know what I'll do. I'll go and get that baby powder, I'll stand on my top bunk, and I'll just squirt it all over my floor.
You were a right little twat though, you. Weren't you?
And I did this full, like, industrial size one. And we had the kind of stairs where your stairs went straight into your living room.
Yeah.
My mum says I looked and I could just see this, like, white smog coming downstairs.
She thought fire.
I thought so. She ran upstairs, went in my bedroom. It looked like it had snowed everywhere. She was like, "What have you done?" She ragged me out of that bunk bed.
I bet
fair,
she did.
Though, to be fair.
I've just had a memory of you.
What?
I can remember, I think I know what house you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I've been there, haven't
Yeah.
I? And I remember, actually,
What?
very incriminating for you this, but I'm going with it. I remember coming to yours, and I think when I used to come to yours because you were a bit older, you did used to show off a bit.
I'm getting scared as to what you're
Yeah,
going to say.
you did used to show off a bit, fair.
Right, what did I do?
And you once dragged me upstairs and you were like, I've got something to show you, but you can't tell anyone. And I was like, go on. And you got all these crystals.
Oh, yeah, I am.
And you were right into them and you were like...
I used to tell people I dug them up.
You told me that you'd been, like, digging for them.
No, I'd have thought. Got them from a shop in Rotherham.
Yeah. And you were like, no, don't touch that one.
What? I think we have very much incriminated ourselves with that.
Yeah.
And I think we leave it there.
I do think we leave it there. We promise that we will be here every Friday at 5 p.m. because I don't want to have a break. I missed you.
Yeah, neither do I.
So before we go, let's just add, please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends,
Share it.
print out flyers, put them in your local co-op.
Can you just tell everybody about it, please?
Because I'm actually getting really upset about it.
We thought it'd have took off a bit more by now.
No, to be fair, it's actually not done bad.
No.
Loads of people have talked to me about it.
Yeah, same, but can just show a bit more of an interest.
Yeah, just because we're just two girls.
I'm just a girl.
Oh,
We're being stupid.
Yeah.
Right, we're going.
We're delirious. It's tired. We're tired now. So we will see you next Friday at 5. Thank you for laughing, crying, and oversharing with us. Bye.